Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Zarina with Zarina's Art and with Zarina's Guides, and I'm doing a video on how to use my Feud template that I sell on my Etsy store. So just to get us started, if you don't know how to get to my store on Etsy, because it is sometimes not always intuitive how to get to it. It is one word for Zarina's Art because Etsy does not allow you to actually put in a space in your store name. So my store's name is Zarina's Art, and when you put it in, it may or may not pop up. But then if you look around here, like right here, did you mean the shop? And so you just go ahead and there I am. So I'm actually going to be showing you guys about this particular template, the Feud quiz one. I do offer this particular template does come in my ultimate trivia game package if you're interested. I'm going to go ahead actually and go over here to this part of my store and just go directly to the listing itself so that I can download the same link that customers get. So when you get your files, you should get the Feud instructions, which you should read. And then there are actually two different files for the game. There's one that's the actual full game of just the rounds with strikes that you can use to give people the buzzing wrong answer. And then there's also the Feud speed round, which you can do for the bonus round. So I'm going to go ahead and just download right now the main one with the strikes. And I was trying this earlier and I realized my PowerPoint, my Microsoft Office was out of date. So I had to re-updo it. So you can see that's where I just reset it up. So make sure you do have access to Microsoft Office because if you don't, it won't work. And I'm going to go ahead and sign in. So hopefully my sign in works this time. I tried to record earlier when I realized it's not updated. So 80.ccsc.net. And you do have to, like I said, have the full version of Microsoft Office or access to PowerPoint, not a temporary or trial version. So hopefully this works. Oh no, I may be having the same issue I was having earlier, although I did update everything. Seems to be having a little bit of an issue getting logged in. So I may just go ahead and go through this video without getting logged in completely myself. Unfortunately, this doesn't work. Something's going on there. Not sure what's going wrong, but for the time being, let's just say that that didn't happen. So I did sign like I've signed in. I'm not sure why it keeps doing that. Let's try one more time. Maybe it's that. Actually, I don't know if that's 80.nb.ccsc, if it's just 80.ccsc. Okay, I don't think it's gonna work, so I'm just gonna leave that alone for now. But that being said, let's just pretend to have access. You're gonna see maybe that your access right here has been blocked, like it tells you it's blocked. It actually does give you instructions when you go to learn more. It tells you if you scroll down, it tells you how you can unblock that those macros. And it's simply going to be under where the general is. at the bottom after you right click and go to properties. So I'm going to go ahead and just do that. So I'm going to X out of this. And I go ahead and I'm going to close it. And then I'm going to go back to it and right click on this file name and go to properties. And right here, the file came from another, might be blocked. And go ahead and unblock and apply and press OK. And open that up. And this part, I'm going to try to sign in again. Just whatever, even though it's not letting me. Well, let's see if I just X out really quick. Up, I have to go through this sign in process, even though it doesn't really let me do my thing. Sorry. I normally work on a Mac, but I'm using this PC because it seems like most of my customers are PC users. So for that's why I chose this particular laptop. All right, what is it? ad.ccsd.net. And let's see what happens. I'm not sure if I have to install a new one, but I'm just saying yes. And what is happening? It's so odd. No, it doesn't want to work. Okay, so I don't know what to do about this part for you guys. I'm going to have to just close because it doesn't want to work. And my username doesn't want to work. Like, I don't know what's going on there. So, unfortunately, this video may have to wait. I might upload what I have gotten through for now so that you have some idea of what to do. But really, I think it's going to have to be a wash, guys. This isn't working out. Yeah, it's just not signing me in. Okay, so I was putting the right password. I just wanted to double check and make sure it was not picking up my password. Oh my goodness. This is so frustrating. Okay. Well, it looks like I'm in here now, finally. Sorry about that particular wait. I may try to edit it out later. So here we are finally in the template. So it should be where the macros are not blocked, but just to go ahead and check it out before we get too far ahead, I'm going to go ahead and go to slideshow mode and play from beginning and see if I can operate the scoring. And it's working over there. Let me see if I can go down. That worked. This one's working. I can go down there because that's usually what people will say is, oh, the score is not working. And macros have to be working. Oh, I forgot to keep the scores so we know. So next slide. And the scores are still there. I can adjust that one down. I can make that one go up. Okay. So the scoring is working. Excuse me. I'm going to exit out. So now, oh, one more thing we want to check. Play from beginning. I'm just going to check the score, the buzzers. Okay, there's that one. And there's that one. There's that one. So once the buzzers are buzzed, that's that. You can't unbuzz them. So they are buzzed for good. You have to restart if you messed up your buzzers. Or just keep playing without the buzz. But pressing it still will make this sound. Okay, so I'm going to exit out. So for editing purposes, all you have to do is just like, you don't even have to double click. I just clicked in there. I think you do double click though. Double click to kind of get into the word. Change the word to whatever you might want. So if this is your template, you could do that. You just double click in there and put whatever you want. You cannot add more slides. So people always want to add more slides. That's what they'll say. And that's not something you can do. That'll throw off the coding. So it won't work. The coding won't work anymore. You can just change the numbers by, oops, my bad. Control Z to undo. You can change the numbers by double clicking in them and highlighting the numbers if you want to make a different scoring, but keep them in multiples of 5 because that's how the coding also works. So this is how you edit it. You just go through and put what you like. Um, again, the slides are there for you to use this up to 7. So you don't have to use all the slides, but you can't add more to them. And so this is a good 7 rounds. You don't have to go all the rounds, stop it after 3 rounds if you really wanted to, and that would be it. So I'm going to get out of this one. Oh, and also you have this, well, I'll show you. We have the little timer over here. So once you click it, it starts to go. Like just click it and it'll be timing down a minute. The only problem with the timer is it's only set for one side. So once it's up, it's up. So it's essentially going to be like, if you want to use the timer, you can't say this per team. Um, because if you switch sides, for example, well, I could stop it, but it goes away. So the timer is just really, I would say, I don't even know why I have a timer now anymore, to be honest, because I was thinking that you could race through the slides, but that's or race through the round, and make sure everyone's done within that time. But really, each side should have its time that way, and it's currently not set up that way. So I will tell you guys that up front. If you want to use the timer, kind of just be aware it's like only if one person's going for this particular round would you use that timer before their time is up. Um, or you can think of other ways to use a timer, but really it's only on that side. So just kind of be aware of that. Okay, so that being said, I want to show you one more thing, which is the bonus round. So I'm going to download that one. And again, now before I even go to it, I'm going to go ahead and go to properties, unblock, apply, okay, and open it up. And so here, these the template itself, it has the same questions on both sides. So the idea is change you can change these answers and the questions up here, but you want to keep them the same for both slides because the second slide's for the person who's like the second person in the team on the bonus round who's trying to get all the points necessary to reach 200. So basically, you want to put your top 10 answers into your key, and then you decide how many points you want to award for those particular labels that you put there. That's all you do. And then once you're doing the speed round, again, it's in slideshow, play from beginning. You're going to give people their time. And over here, this one, the timer does make sense because it's per round. So like the person has this many seconds to get through all 5 questions, and that's the speed round. So timer in the main one, not so much. Don't use it probably. Probably just like let people get their 3 strikes. But here, um, it is here. Or maybe if someone starts taking too long in the main one, you can say, okay, we're going to start timing you. You got to hurry up. So that's how you use it. If you have any questions, guys, please feel free to contact me at ZarinahsArt, the number 1, at gmail.com. That's how I can be reached by email. And my Etsy shop is Zarinah's Art. So do check it out whenever you can. Stop by and see what I got going on. And I love your support. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.